And a Chicago alderman says the city is moving forward with a plan to shelter migrants at a hostel in Greektown.
And WGN's Courtney Spinelli is joining us from Halstead and Gladys with the latest on the plans here. Courtney.
Alderman Bill Conway says the Parthenon Guest House, which previously served as a shelter for migrants, will open its doors again as early as this Friday for the same purpose. This announcement on migrant housing, once again not made by the mayor's office, but by a city council member who says he also didn't get much notice.
The fact that you had people here before, then they all left, and now they're coming back, shows the disorganized nature with which this is handled.
Along Halstead, nestled among a busy area of Greek restaurants, businesses, and apartments, the Parthenon Guest House will be a temporary shelter for migrants. That's according to Alderman Bill Conway, now working to make sure things are done in a safe and secure manner.
While I'm not thrilled with the lack of detail and lack of notice that the mayor's office has given us here, we do need to recognize that we're in a humanitarian crisis.
Community members learning of the plans just days before it reopens.
I don't have the answers, but I'm glad they're trying to find creative solutions.
It's a place for housing, so I'm okay with that, but yeah, I don't know much about it. I'd have to read more about it.
While few people in Greektown raised concerns or were outright opposed, lack of notice is something Chicagoans have voiced anger on at previous community meetings in other areas where shelters also opened.
Clearly, on a citywide basis, we need a centralized plan and centralized approach instead of just the patchwork approach that's being done now.
Lingering questions still on the minds of many, including who will be housed at the shelter. It's something Jamie Brown says she wrote to the mayor's office 2 times about asking those questions.
I wanted to just verify it would be families due to the proximity next door to a daycare and several others in the immediate vicinity.
Because of the hostel style setup, Conway says it will be single individuals. He's asked whether that means men, women, or both, and still has no clear answer on that or occupancy numbers.
The Parthenon Guest House holds 136 people. The mayor's office has told me 196 people are moving in there. It is not clear to me how the 60-person differential can be made up.
Brown says she's not opposed to the plans to house migrants, but she believes it would best serve both asylum seekers and the community to welcome families and children, and that's because she says there are an abundance of resources in the area, including schools and community programs.
I think most of the asylum seekers and people that are coming truly want to make a new life and are here for the American dream. I just think we have to be more strategic about who we're putting where.
This Wednesday, a community meeting will give residents the chance to ask questions and learn more about the plan straight from city leadership and public safety officials. He hopes to have more answers by then, including where the migrants moving in are coming from.
Bringing the Parthenon Guest House online as a migrant shelter in this manner, it's not my choice, but we need to make sure we're doing it in the best way we can.
Now, Conway says there were no major issues the last time migrants were housed at this shelter here. We did reach out to the mayor's office on these plans to get their response. We have not yet heard back. We did hear back today from Chicago's Office of Emergency Management and Communications on the latest migrant numbers. For anybody interested in attending this meeting Wednesday night, that begins at 5:30 at the Merritt School of Music. Reporting live in Greektown, Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.